Hello, hello, happy Thursday. How are you? So, let me ask you, do you find yourself struggling all day long to stay focused? Maybe you find yourself exhausted, foggy in the head, on the energy roller coaster, just having such a hard time creating a full sentence, let alone, writing a content blog piece or an email or what have you. Or maybe you find yourself doing everything that you can to avoid doing the one thing that you know would move your business forward. So I know that you can probably relate to this. And before I tell you what might be causing this foggy brain that you might be experiencing, I would love to just say hello and welcome you to our Thursday training. And my name is Megan. I am so passionate about giving you the tools that you need to live, move, and feel your best so that you can show up and shine and serve in your business. So what we're talking about today is brain fog. So brain fog is something that we probably, all deal with to varying degrees. But what is it? And what is it actually causing in your life and maybe in your business that's actually creating more frustration than you realize? So brain fog, and let me know as you guys arrive how you're doing, and if you deal with the foggy brain sometimes, or maybe you're on the energy roller coaster all day long, find that you're dragging, you get distracted really easily, you're doing everything you can to do everything but the one thing you should be doing. And let's get real. This level of fatigue and exhaustion is not just draining, but it's actually potentially draining your bank account and the impact that your business is making. So I know that you are essential in your business, and that how you show up and how you feel impacts, your productivity, your focus, your clarity, your connection with your community. But sometimes we don't put those pieces together, right? We may think like, oh, I'm just, I've got to go look at this, or maybe I should clean the closet, or, we do all these things, and maybe you find that your motivation is kind of flatlining, and you want to complete the project, but maybe it's hard to stay focused on it. So let me know. Give me some hearts if you can relate to that, because I'm just going to keep my hand up and let you know that I'm on board, and I have definitely dealt with this myself, which is why I'm so passionate about talking to you today about some of the potential causes of the foggy head that you might be dealing with. And let's just say that if you can understand the causes, then you're empowered, right? And that's what this group is all about, is helping you be empowered so that you can continue to learn and grow and elevate how you're showing up and elevate the impact that you're making in the world. So let me know in the comments if you're on board for, getting down to the root of it, because I'm not about giving you just a band-aid. I'm all about getting down to the root cause of things so that you can actually have a solution, right? So not just, and I know I love my caffeine too. I'm just gonna keep my hand up. Not just the caffeine or the sugar to get you that little spike to get you back in the zone, but let's get down to the root cause so you actually feel authentically good and authentically energized. So if you're wanting to learn that, let me know. Give us some hearts in the comments if you're live or replay, and let me know how that is for you. Maybe you give me a roller coaster emoji if you know what it's like to be on the energy roller coaster all day long. So what is brain fog? Well, that's, that inability to stay focused. Maybe it's hard to make decisions. Maybe it's hard to find the words. Maybe it's that feeling of easily distracted. Maybe you find yourself kind of all over the place and unable to actually stay on task. And so that's, it's actually fairly common. And that's because there's some root causes that you maybe actually have part of your day already and just hadn't realized that this might be actually what's causing that fatigue or the exhaustion or the brain fog. So what can you do about it? Well, let's get to the root cause of it. So let's talk about one thing that we talk about a lot in here, and the world talks a lot about: stress, right? So when you are stressed out, it causes mental fatigue. So if your brain is not functioning at its peak level, then it's harder for you to stay on task. It's harder for you to make decisions. It's harder for you to feel inspired or clear-headed, right? So it's really comes down to the function of your brain. I mean, if your brain is top notch and it's on form and it's really on point, then you're going to feel clear-headed, you're going to feel present, you're going to feel grounded, you're going to feel inspired, all of those things. So what can you do to start to look at your own stress level? And you may think, Megan, I'm not especially stressed out right now. Well, there's a couple things that might be contributing to that stress that maybe you hadn't really put together, right? And so what can you do to reduce your stress? And one of the solutions I'm going to give you in the end actually will help you with all of these, because the more you can nourish your brain, then the more you can alleviate the brain fog and have more energy and clarity, the more you can get done, the more productive, the more focused, the more on task you can be. So that's one of the potential causes of brain fog. Potential cause number 2, which might seem very obvious. Why do you have no energy throughout the day? Maybe you're not sleeping well. So these all feed together, right? So if you're stressed out, it affects your sleep because your cortisol levels are higher. So when you sleep better, your brain actually can recover. And then you wake up feeling energized, feeling grounded, and then you can really, stay in your focus zone, stay on task, not get distracted, so that you are really being able to complete the tasks, right? So you got a to-do list, so checking things off the to-do list. So potential cause number 1, stress. Potential cause of brain fog number 2, poor sleep, right? So let me know in the comments below if you can relate to either of these. Do you find yourself distracted, avoiding doing the thing that you know you need to do to move your business forward? Maybe it's finishing the webinar, maybe it's creating a new email, maybe it's working on your freebie, whatever it is, but you find yourself like, I should do everything else but that right now. Let me know if you can relate to that, because I think we've all been there at some point, which is why I want you to understand these potential causes of brain fog and fatigue so that you can eradicate them from your situation so you can show up and shine. That's what this is all about, is giving you the tools to show up and shine and serve. So stress, what can you do to reduce your stress? 2, how can you improve your sleep? These things go hand in hand. Okay, so welcome everybody. We're talking about the foggy brain and how it could be potentially impacting your productivity throughout the day, which impacts your ability to connect with your clients, get your message out to the world, grow your business, right? So what can you do to have more energy throughout the day? What can you do to reduce your stress, improve your sleep, and finally, get yourself out of that ouchy slouchy posture? Let's just talk about this for a second. You probably can really easily identify the physical effects that weak posture has on your body, but maybe you hadn't realized yet that weak posture, or sitting hunched over the keyboard all day, is actually contributing to brain fog and low energy levels. So it is. Here's the thing. When you slouch, you can't breathe very deeply. And when you're not getting enough oxygen throughout your body, then it actually limits the levels of oxygen to your brain. And if your brain is not well oxygenated, that's when we get really foggy. So when you sit and slouch, it's actually 30% more difficult for you to take a deep breath. You can try it right now and let me know if when you slouch over and you try to breathe, it doesn't go as easily, right? So weak posture throughout the day, prolonged weak posture, let's get real. If you're on your computer for hours every day, then that's going to definitely limit your energy levels. And because it's going to affect that energy and oxygen level to the brain, right? So when there's reduced blood flow throughout your whole body, because when you're sitting and slouched, everything slows down. So reduced blood flow means less nutrients to your muscles and less nutrients to your brain. So it starts to kind of slow down. So those are the potential causes for why you feel foggy in the head throughout the day, or maybe the afternoon zone, that afternoon slump that everybody talks about. Stress levels, poor sleep, weak posture. So let me know if you're like, oh, I have one of those, maybe 2, maybe 3. Let me know. And it's nothing, there's no shame in the game. It's learning, right? It's all learning. It's learning so that you can empower yourself, right? You can empower yourself so you can elevate your energy levels. So that is so, so important. So I want you to feel as energized as possible. I want you to feel clear-headed, focused, on point, so that you are taking the actions that you know you need to be taking, rather than avoiding them, actually taking those actions, right? Because those are the ones that will move the needle in your business and in your life. So I would love to, answer any questions that you might have right now about fatigue or brain fog, and just remind you that those things are so important, right? How you feel will affect how you show up in your business, and that's so, so important for the overall longevity of your business and also the impact that you're making. So it all is related, right? And so I know so many of you are health conscious here in this community, and so really making it a priority to take care of your health, not just an every once in a while thing, but on an ongoing basis, right? So that you can show up and feel your best, produce at the high level, shine as bright as you can. So that's why I wanted to share those potential causes with you today. So what can you do to reduce stress, improve your sleep, and strengthen your posture? So those are all potential causes of brain fog. There's other ones, more of a nutrition deficiency or issues, food sensitivities, but those are 3 that you can start to look at right now, and that also will have amazing ripple effects into how your body operates, your tension levels. Maybe you gets rid of headaches, helps you feel more confident in your body. So all of those things are interrelated. Right? Interrelated. So if you are struggling with brain fog, I actually have a few openings on my calendar to do a totally complimentary session with you to help you to blast through the brain fog. We will chat about where you're at, how you feel like it's impacting your life and your business, and create a plan that works for you so that you can blast through it and have some easy action steps so that you can move forward and show up and feel amazing every day, get what you need to get done in less time, so you have more time, more energy, more bandwidth to enjoy your life, as well as have amazing success and forward movement in your business. So I'm gonna drop the link to my calendar if you would like to set up a free blast through brain fog session, 30 minutes, and we'll create an action plan for you to move forward, have more energy, have more clarity, have more focus, so that you are doing all the amazing things that you are here to do, that is part of your soul's calling and your destiny. Then definitely take a look at the calendar. If you can't find a time that works for you, then go ahead and send me a message and we'll find one that does. I have others, but I just wanted to make those available. And if something doesn't work for you, then just let me know. We'll figure something out. So I would love to connect with you and create a plan to help you blast through brain fog, because it will definitely impact how you're showing up in your life and in your business, and be able to help you to take those amazing steps forward and do the things you need to do to move your business forward. So I can't wait to have that complimentary session with you. I have some spots in my calendar next week to make the time to chat with you and give you some actionable steps, a plan of action, so that you can start to implement it right away and feel better. Okay? So definitely grab a spot, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I can't wait to connect with you, and I hope that you have a beautiful, clear-headed day full of focus and inspiration and energy. So until then, I will let you go. Have a beautiful rest of your day and take good care. Bye-bye. Thanks for being part of this incredible community.